Hello my friends and students, welcome back to Education Care once more. Today I have brought the explanation of the poem The Bangle Sellers by Sarojini Naiduthe in front of you. Before beginning the poem, we should know that this poem was first published in 1912 and it belonged to the third section of a collection of poems called The Bird of Time. Now let us read the first para and then analyze the first paragraph or stanza. Bangle sellers are we who bear our shining loads to the temple fair. Who will buy these delicate, bright, rainbow-tinted circles of light? Lustrous tokens of radiant lives for happy daughters and happy wives. What explanation or analysis can we get from the first paragraph, my friends and students? Let us have a look. The poetess Sarojini Naiduthe is speaking here through the mouthpiece of a bangle seller, which refers that the bangle sellers are those who carry the shining loads, means shining bangles, to the temple fair. And he wishes to know that who are interested to buy this delicate, means soft or tender, bright and rainbow tinted, that means rainbow colored, circles of light, means the bangles are referred here, which are also shining tokens of radiant and bright lives. These bangles, colorful, radiant, lustrous, rainbow tinted, mark these words, my students and my friends. These kinds of bangles are meant for the happy daughters and happy wives. And moreover, we have to keep in mind that Sarojini Naiduthe was such a type of poetess who highlighted the peculiar Indian themes in her poems. So these poems also helped in the Swadeshi movement during the time of independence. Now let us have a look at the second para. Summer meet for a maiden's rest, silver and blue as the mountain mist. Some are flushed like the birds that dream on the tranquil brow of a woodland stream. Some are aglow with the bloom that clives to the limpid glory of newborn lives. Now let's analyze the second stanza of the poem, my friends and students. Listen carefully, and whenever you require, you give the video a pause and take down the notes as I say, and also you may note down the meanings. In the second stanza, the poetess is highlighting about the second category of women, who are the maidens. That means young unmarried girls who are going to get married. So they prefer the bangles which are of silver and blue in color, that also has a similarity with the mountain mist. Now mist here refers to the thin fog. If you have visited a mountainside, my friends and students, then you must be seeing the kind of thin fog which specifically are said as mist. And some bangles also refer to the birds. Birds means the small flowers which grow on the tranquil brow. Tranquil means it's calm and quiet bank of a river beside a woodland. That means the land is covered with many trees. There you're getting a stream, and beside that there are lovely buds of flowers which are growing. So it gives a beautiful scenario. A picturesque image has been highlighted over here, my friends and students. And these colors also signify purity and chastity as that of a maiden. And some are aglow, that means they also are shining with a radiant or bright kind of thing inside them. And this also indicates the joy and the glory of newborn lives. In fact, newborn lives refers to the maidens who will be married and they will start their new lives in a new family. So they are referred as newborn lives. I hope it is clear, my students. Now let us come to the third para. Let us see and analyze each lines carefully. Some are like fields of sunlit corn, made for a bride on her bridal morn. Some like the flame of a marriage fire, are rich with the hue of a heart's desire. Tinkling, luminous, tender and clear, like her bridal laughter and bridal tear. So in the third paragraph, we are saying that in this stanza, the poetess is referring to those kinds of ladies who are at the verge of their marriage. So they are preferring bangles of bright, sunlit color which are almost compared to the fields of sunlit corn that grows bright as yellow. And these bangles, this kinds of yellowish or reddish bangle, are specially meant for the brides because they signify their marriage fire. That means the passion of marriage and their heart's desire, their expectations, their whatever you can call it, my students, their desires, their expectations, and the things that they want to start with in their new life. They are tinkling. Tinkling is a sound that is made by some delicate objects, as of glass. When two glasses strike against each other, they make a tinkling sound. Specifically, it refers to the bangles over here, which are also luminous, means bright, tender. They are soft and clear, as of a bridal laughter and bridal tear. See, bridal laughter as well as bridal tear. Why laughter and tear has been mentioned here? Because we have often seen that when a girl gets married, before her marriage, she is in a happy mood. But as she has to depart from her family, from her father and mother, the laughter converts into tear. Now let us look at the last stanza of the poem. Summer purple and gold-flecked grey, for she who has journeyed through life midway, whose hands have cherished, whose love has blessed, and cradled fair sons on her faithful breast, and serves her household in fruitful pride, and worships the gods at her husband's side. So now let us have the word-by-word analysis of the last stanza. In this stanza, the poetess is referring about the purple-colored and the gold-flecked, grey-colored bangles. These bangles are specifically designed for those women who have almost journeyed their life midway. That means they have reached the age of 50. And those whose hands have cherished and their tender care had blessed their children and the family members. They have taken utmost care of their family. And finally, they have brought up their sons. They have cradled. Cradled means, you may take down the note of it, hold gently in arms. And also, she has been serving her house in a manner of pride. And the last line, now let's have an analysis of it. And worships the gods at her husband's side. That means, beside her husband, she also worships the gods. Hope this explanation would be very much helpful for you. And do not forget about the date, that means the year when the poem was published and from which collection it was published. If necessary, you can make a pause and scroll it and have an explanation or note down of all the meanings which are involved in it. Okay, friends and my students, have a nice day.